I'm sure you've heard the common phrase that the best things come in threes, but today I will argue that the best things come in fours. There is 4 sides of a square, 4 seasons, and LeBron James and Steph Curry both have 4 rings. But the best thing that comes in fours is a 4-day work week. Ever thought working 5 days on the job was too much? Well, the 4-day work week is a great solution. This applies to anyone who has a full-time job or will have a full-time job in the future. I strongly believe that this method can make our world better. And I have researched and analyzed many studies that tried out the 4-day work week, and I'm excited to persuade you to try it out. 3 benefits of a 4-day work week are increased productivity, better mental health and well-being, and it can have a positive impact on the environment, as opposed to the 5-day work week. The classic 5-day work week has many drawbacks and is not the best model. In contrast, research shows time and time again that the 4-day work week is successful and beneficial to employees, employers, and the environment too. The consequence of a 4-day work week will be increased motivation and happiness of the employees, as well as reduced costs for employers and a drop in the ecological footprint. The problem is that many employees report feeling burnt out with the 5-day work week. They feel as though they are missing out on life and have a difficult time finding a healthy work-life balance. Employees really struggle finding the time to exercise, sleep, and spend quality time with their loved ones while maintaining such a heavy, time-intensive workload. All these factors combine to make the employees stressed out and have a low sense of well-being. Employees also report that because of this burnout, they are not always putting forth their best effort and therefore are not as productive as they could potentially be. Many workers simply show up and clock in because they have to and report feeling distracted or unmotivated because of their fatigue. Lastly, the hours spent commuting are wasted time and are harming the environment because of the mandated 5-day work week. Commuting to work 5 days a week is not necessarily and is greatly impacting the environment in a negative way. When you have lived the 5-day work week every Monday through Friday, year in and year out, it can be hard to imagine any other way. Open your mind to a new solution. Let's explore a better option, the 4-day work week. The solution for this problem is the 4-day work week. Research shows that the 4-day work week is successful. The largest global trial of the 4-day work week has deemed a success, as 89% of participating companies have continued adopting the practice a year on. And a citation for that is Wyatt Honey, 4-day work week continued by most trial participants, HR Magazine, 23rd of February 2024, Access 14th of April 2024. A follow-up survey to that study found that 100% of managers and CEOs said that the 4-day work week had positive or very positive impact on their employees. Workers and their employers are both satisfied with the 4-day work week. The 4-day work week trials won near unanimous approval from the workers who took part, with 97% saying a 4-day work week should become permanent in their organization. And a citation for that is 4-day work week trial in Spain leads to healthier workers, less pollution. World Economic Forum, Access 14th of April 2024. Globally, companies who took part reported their revenues had increased by approximately 8% over the trial. Now that you know about the 4-day work week, let's explore some of the benefits of having one less day of work. Three benefits of the 4-day work week include better well-being, increased productivity, and a positive effect on the environment. Workers who tried out this method consistently reported a more positive sense of well-being. One study began in May 2020, and employees were asked to report their stress levels on a scale of 1 to 5, with 5 being high stress. With a 5-day work week, employees reported an average of 3.3 out of 5. And after a year of the 4-day work week, The stress level numbers dipped down to 2.7, and a citation for that is Miller Nicole, 4-day work weeks, results from 2020 and our plan for 2021. Buffer, 18th of February 2021, accessed 14th of April 2024. There was a similar increase in the levels of overall happiness of the employees who were only working 4 days a week. A pilot program conducted in Spain affected around 360,000 workers who used the additional downtime to do sporting activities, relax and prepare meals, and had a higher self-perceived health status. Reduced levels of stress, were less tired and felt happier and more personally satisfied. More than 9 out of 10 employees who took part in the global trial said they wanted to continue with the 4-day work week, rating their experience 9.1 out of 10. Measures of employee stress, burnout, fatigue, and work-family conflict all declined. Employees got just as much work, or sometimes even more, accomplished in a 32-hour work week as they did in the 40-hour work week. Microsoft tried the 4-day work week in Japan and saw a 40% increase in productivity. Henry Stewart's founder of the workplace consultancy Happy, which was a participant in the original trial, said that the organization had made the 4-day work week permanent for their employees who work 32 hours a week at full pay. He stated, "Our customer satisfaction has gone up and our sales went up by 15% with no increase in staff. It's a win-win." The benefits of the environment from one less day of commute and upkeep of the building are great solutions to the problems presented with the 5-day work week. The drop in commuting led to a reduction in nitrogen dioxide emissions and improved air quality. With one less day at work, commuting time per week was expected to drop, and that's just what happened, falling from 3.5 hours to just under 2.6 hours, 27% lower. An earlier study by the University of Massachusetts Amherst found that 10% reduction in working hours cut an individual's carbon footprint by 8.6%, prompting lead researcher economist Juliet Score to argue that a shorter working week is key to cutting global carbon emissions. As you can clearly see, the 4-day work week has been shown to increase productivity, have a positive effect on our mental health, and is better for the environment. And it can positively impact our health, our communities, and our planet too. I hope my speech inspires you to think about a 4-day work week and consider trying it out. Let's live out the mantra: work smarter, not harder. The benefits are immense.